episode 11 of the Drawing Animal podcast with Wesley Bear. I am your host, Wesley Bear, and today, by the time you're listening to this, is Thanksgiving Day, or Turkey Day. So guess what animal we're going to be talking about today? Yes, we are going to be talking about the turkey. But unlike a lot of people, I will not be referencing the famous bird that most of you will be consuming and eating this Thanksgiving. Instead, I want to talk about its cousin, the ocellated turkey. Ocellated. Ocellated comes from a term meaning two eye markings, which probably refers to the weird spots upon the tail feathers of this particular bird. So yes, the ocellated turkey is not home to North America, but rather to Mexico and Central America, particularly in the area known as the Yucatan Peninsula, which is southeast Mexico, near the border with Belize and also Guatemala. There are also only about 50,000 ocellated turkeys in the wild. This is due to mainly hunting and habitat loss. But ocellated turkeys can be found in evergreen and deciduous forests in the region of the Yucatan Peninsula, and also in farmers' fields as they search for food, mainly being seeds, fruit, some insects, and other delicious vegetable-like material, and even some small other mammals and lizards on occasion. But the ocellated, turkey is also known for its iridescent coloring, as will be noted in the picture above. It is a highly colorful bird, blue head, the yellow eye markings around a red circle of an eye, and iridescent colors ranging from almost a bronze orange to green and blue. And then, as I mentioned, the famous eye markings upon gray tail feathers. The ocellated turkey is known to display itself from male to a female during the breeding season by putting its head upon its chest and then ruffling its feathers, and then the tail will be spread wide and the body will, including the head, will be tilted back as if to almost puff up itself and make itself look as big and impressive to the females as possible. It will then begin to shake its wing feathers and body in a convulsive manner, all the while doing what turkeys are best known for, gobbling. But unlike its cousin, it has a much lower frequency, sounding almost more like a goose, according to scientists, than the turkey you are familiar with. Once a male and female get together, they will start building a nest together, which begins in April. Once the chicks are hatched out of their eggs, they will start to move about. Like I've mentioned before, among some animals, this is another animal that is precocial, meaning the babies are able to walk around the minute they're born. Another note about the eggs I forgot to mention is that the eggs are laid in basically what is known as a scrape. So just basically a hole in the ground that the female has dug up with her sharp claws. So it's basically just a dirt mound in the ground. So nothing particularly unique or special about a turkey nest. Let's see. The other thing to note is that that they are highly revered among certain cultures. The Mayans and the Aztecs both revered this bird. It is, in fact, well noted, of course, for its iridescent feathers and actually the leg spurs on which males show off to the females and as a defense mechanism against other animals or to fend off rival males. In fact, there was even one Mayan lord who was known as the Great Male Turkey, the Shaker of Cities. So definitely, while we may think of the turkey as not an incredibly impressive bird, the ancient peoples of South America and Central considered it to be quite an impressive bird, probably due to its display patterns as mentioned earlier. As I mentioned, this is a actually fairly rare bird. It is near threatened in the wild, and so there have been conservation efforts made to protect this bird in the wild, mainly through several nature preserves throughout Belize, Mexico, and Guatemala, and then sustainable hunting and gaming has played a major factor in helping this bird to slowly recover in the wild. So there's hopefully good news in the future for the ocellated turkey. And there you are. There is the ocellated turkey for this episode, and happy Thanksgiving to you all. I just want to say, in the words of Jesus, to remind you to be grateful. And remember, Jesus said, "Why do you look at the birds of the field? They neither sow nor reap, yet God feeds them. Yet how much more important are you than birds?" So you are much more important than an ocellated turkey. A couple notes to end on. As you will note by this episode, unfortunately, just due to some weird system operations and just maybe overall bad programming, the video today was not a live drawing, or you did not see the drawing process. I will attempt to fix that with the next episode and probably just replace my old recording system with something new. So hopefully by the time next week, I will be using a completely new system and hopefully a better system for recording. Today's notes for today's episode were mostly from the American Bird Society. So just if you want to look them up and get some more information on not only turkeys, but any other bird, I would highly recommend them. And then for me, once again, you can check out both my books on Amazon, which are The Crazy Creatures of Oz, Meet the Colorful Animals of Australia, and Crazy Creatures of the Ocean, Shocking Sharks, and Radical Rays. So, and then I will hopefully, once I've got everything settled, I will start up the website again. Sorry for the delay on the website, but I just have been busy with so many things, especially since there will be a third book, hopefully soon, which I will announce when it's closer to being ready. Overall, have a wonderful day, enjoy drawing, enjoy nature, and enjoy being grateful to God and your family this holiday season. God bless.